Good morning. I'm the Reverend Dr. Scott Jones, Senior Minister of the First Central Congregational United Church of Christ in Omaha, Nebraska. This coming Sunday is World Communion Sunday, when we celebrate how we are all welcome to the table and we are all bound together in our celebration of this meal. We will also begin a series in the book of Job that will last through the month of October. And I'm looking forward to this study of Job and the various questions that will arise from it for us. Because I think we are invited by this text not to find answers, but to engage the questions. And this coming Sunday, we will open with the prologue of the book of Job about this wager between God and Satan, and how Job then begins to experience, is inflicted great evil upon him, and how he begins to suffer, and then how Job responds. First, initially by statements of faith, and then after days of silence, he responds, "Let the day perish in which I was born, and the night that said, a man child is conceived. Let that day be darkness." This is one of those fascinating texts that has speaks with many different voices and has been interpreted many different ways, and we will highlight some of those through this month of reflection upon it. Robert Alter, a Jewish scholar, says this about the author of Job: "One should probably think of him then as a writer working alone, a bold dissenting thinker, and a poet of genius, who has produced a book of such power that Hebrew readers soon came to feel that they couldn't do without it, however vehement it swerved from the views of the biblical majority." And James Wharton says this about the sorts of existential questions that the book raises: "This leads me to the conclusion that the function of Job, from the time of its inclusion among the Holy Scripture of Judaism and of Christianity, has never been to provide answers to the questions it raises. Rather, it has functions for Jews and Christians alike as a means of keeping the questions urgent and contemporary for all who set out to honor and serve the God of whom the Bible speaks." So, if you want to prepare, read Job chapters 1, 2, and 3, and be ready to enter into this world of ideas and questions rising from this powerful ancient text. Have a good week.